¿Aló? in 18. Hello guys, how are you? We are Andres and Catalina. We are from Melted Minds Lab, a creative studio that focus on bringing high quality campaigns for brands, making with AI. Hello guys, how are you?
Um,
We are Andres and Catalina. We are from Melted Minds Lab, a creative studio that focus on sorry, technical problems, but we already solutioned it. How are you, people? Where are you from? You can please comment in the chat, please. Where are you from? Where do you looking us? So as I was telling to you, we are Melted Mind Lab. We are a creative studio that focus on create high quality campaigns, visuals with AI. This is an ability that is going to is the present and obviously is going to be the future because he's making a leverage with AI to make a business, to help different brands, to make a personal brand, obviously. Basically, you can use it for many things. The content, as you know, content is along every day in basically the life of anyone. Is an amount of time that people is using for social media, and social media what is show you content. So this is basically a masterclass where we are going to show you all the process that we use with AI to create, as I tell you, high quality campaigns. So first, we want to introduce ourselves. As I told you, we are Melted Mind Lab. I am Andres. She's Catalina. We are people that study. We have professions. I am audiovisual communication, and she study filmmaking. Um,
well, now we want to show you something on the screen. So just wait a minute. Okay, now, as Andres was telling you, we wanted to talk a little bit about ourselves and who we are and how did we start creating content with AI. So I'm a filmmaker. I actually am more like a video editor. I've been video editing for the last 5 years. And well, like 2 or 3 years ago, when we started seeing the approach of ChatGPT and how everyone was just shocked by the responses and using it as the new search engine, that's the way we started using it. And we saw the potential of AI in social media when we started seeing like content made with AI, images, videos, how people were using it to do memes and that kind of stuff on social media. So that's when we just start understanding the potential of AI. And I'm going to show you our beginnings in the AI world. As you can see, we started as creating with animated stuff, like for memes or just using our creativity to create images from whatever niche that we wanted to do, like Pokemon and Tom and Jerry and that kind of stuff. And at this time, we were just trying to understand how this world works, trying to understand how we have to talk to the AI to have better results and lighting and composition in camera angles and that kind of stuff. So here was all about that creativity and starting to learn which platforms we could use to have good images.
First of all, we start like thinking that AI, yes, we think seriously that it's going to replace many people. many industries, many professions, we have it clear. I mean, when we start with AI, we start because we thought, obviously, this is amazing. This is something that completely is going to replace photography, is going to replace animation, and we like it or not, this is going to happen because AI is not going to stop. AI is every year, every time, every second is improving, is better and better. Big companies in the world, Nvidia and the massive companies in this planet are invested a lot of money in AI. So I think there is a complete respectful posture where people is upset about AI. They don't like AI. They are haters, completely haters of AI, and that is normal. We have to everyone have a respectful opinion. But in our case, we start looking like, okay, AI is happening, AI is giving this type of results because this is amazing. I mean, you if you can see the details, the characters, the smoke, the facial expressions. This is something that as you know before is going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort in production, money, etc. And now is something that we can just have with a good direction, with a good prompt, with a good tool, and having in so fast time. So in something I want to say that we love about AI is that we start like don't be afraid about to be replaced. We are looking for how the creativity can be something real in this way, obviously, because this is not art. I don't do it with my hands, but this is completely real. You can see the images, you can see the videos. This is something is happening. So the first of all is AI can be the door, the open door for creativity and imagination to have it here to you do something with it, because in this moment of our journey when we start using AI for this type of animation, we just don't know at that point how can we monetize this, but we are going to start making different type. We are going to know the tools, we are going to know how to make this type of results. But something that is important before we start like the master class that we already start, but this is just like the beginning, the intro. Please make a portfolio. Please make an account, and not your personal account. Make an Instagram, make a Pinterest, wherever you want, where you start posting your results and your creations, because this is a journey that, first of all, if you want to make a business, people is going to value a lot, because this is seriously our journey. I mean, this is where we start. Our first images, our first creation was this type of things that are completely from our minds, from the characters that everybody knows how are they going to be in the universe we got in our minds. For example, what happened if Po of Kung Fu Panda eat a happy dumpling? That is basically the idea behind this. What happened if our favorite characters of Pokemon were a gang in New York, Brooklyn streets? And that type of idea, we just start making it real with the AI. So that's first of all. You start doing a portfolio, start experimenting, start making whatever you got in your mind with the AI, because it's basically the best way to start using it, to start making something with it.
Okay, so as you can see here, we started like approaching to the real world of AI, making real people with real features and real actions of normal people. And here was our first video. We did everything with Grok at this time. That is a platform where you can do animated well, videos or images. It's the AI of Elon Musk. At the time was free. Now you have to pay. It's a really good platform where you can do this kind of results. As you can see, it's not the best quality, but that was because we did not pay the platform. So maybe you pay it, could be better. Mm, so right here, we just starting creating this kind of stuff like real. Um, when we start seeing the potential of the AI creating like human, real beings and using it to create campaigns for real brands and for real photo shoots and real things that brands already are using it in their content, in their social media, in their way of telling the people what are they doing, their new launches and that kind of stuff, which is this one actually. Is Montclair is a really huge brand that everyone knows. Of course, the products here are not from the brand because at the time we were just using our creativity for create something that this brand could actually do at some point or have already done in his journey. And start seeing the potential, we just start to analyze if we need to pay for a new platform. So right here, we just started getting in the world of new platforms like OpenArt, which is a platform where you can have all the softwares of AI just in one place. And actually, this was our first video using OpenArt. As you can see, it's really good quality and a really good storytelling and everything. But it's not the best quality that we can have actually nowadays. It's actually a mix of Grok and OpenArt. And yes, this was their first uses of actually human and real stuff with AI. A lot of good things, a lot of bad things, but this is it.
As Catalina was saying, this is the start. In this moment, if you notice, we changed from animation for real stuff because we thought animation is amazing. We love animation. The animation from AI, it's amazing. Everything, it's amazing. The problem here was that we were looking for a much faster business. Why? Because with animation you can do money, of course. The problem here was that we were looking for faster way to make money. So we think every brand, every people, everything in this world today is making content, because if you are not like inside the digital era, you are going to lose this industry, this moment. So everybody knows it, and everybody use content for their brands, for selling, for the perception of the brands. So we start in this point looking, okay, for what type of brands we can use AI. So this was our first experimentation, because obviously this wasn't paid. Obviously, this is only for us, for our portfolio. Start looking for real people. I mean, in this moment, you can be like in shock, because this is completely all, as I tell you in the beginning of the presentation, all that you are seeing in this moment is completely do it with AI. So look at this. This is our first steps, for example, but it's amazing what AI can do. For example, obviously compared to our work in this moment, it could be better, but in the moment, I mean, actually today, this you can this are it is AI, but who is going to tell me no, this is not real humans? The shadows, the skin, the texture, the basic. For example, in this case, this was for a brand that is like for sports, for paddle clothing. This is a real product for the brand. Is a complete real. Put it in AI models, the textures, everything is completely AI, but because we attach the cloth we want to do for the campaign. So that was our beginning. All that you see here are our portfolio, where we start like looking for making something that people and brands could pay in this moment, more than animation, for example. All these images that you just see in this was the mix of, as Kata says, open art, that is like a platform for professionals in AI that have all the softwares for make images and also video. But in this moment, this is a mix with Grok, that in that moment It was completely free. Unfortunately, in this moment, Grok, you have to pay it. But there are a lot of free platforms that can help you, like in a beginning way. Why a beginning way? Because if you really want to make a business with AI and you believe in it, you have to obviously invest a little in softwares, in that type of things. We are going to obviously in going to talk about platforms and that thing. Until this moment, look, this obviously was part of, for example, Move is a brand. We haven't worked with them, but for practicing, for making portfolio, for start looking for this type of results, we use different brands for practice our abilities, and this was the result. As I told you, who can tell me that this is not human, that this is not a real person? Is a photo shoot that can be do it now. What are the potential of the AI? This was do it in our room with our computer and with a prompt and a creative way to do it. Unfortunately, this is not a model that was paid. We don't use a photographer. We don't use the production of let's go to a tennis court and make the photo shoot there. We doesn't do anything of that. And part of our portfolio, as I told you, was start making things like the one you are looking at, when we start making free campaign for different type of clients, for we to start knowing more about the AI, for start looking if our abilities were update for the different type of brands and the look, this is we also start looking not just for clothes. We use food, we use product. Until this moment, this is very important for us because OpenArt, as I told you, they is a platform that we use for pro making images and videos, and the platforms, because the OpenArt is one of the many that you can find online in this moment. they they make a challenge, and Clink, for example, is one of the software for video. So OpenArt with Clink make a contest, a challenge for creators to participate, and we win the one of the best consistent character, because we look the parameters, the rules, and we start making a video. I'm going to show you in a moment, and that video won the challenge in the category of best consistent character. We win a thousand cash
Dollars.
dollars, and the subscription for OpenArt for 1 year. So in that moment, this is the video. Let me put volume.
I imagine things so vividly they feel like memories. Now I can create them. And once they exist, what makes them real?
So, tell me, what is the difference between memory, imagination, and creation?
I rem-
Well, so as you can see, this was the first actually consistent character that we have ever tried in our journey, and we were happily won the awards. So we were just so happy because this just show us in the moment that we could actually have money with this kind of
Ability.
ability. So we were just so happy about it because there was not a lot of time that we were just creating content with AI, and we just have won $1,000 cash, which is a really good amount of money. So that was actually something that made us really proud and really happy, and was the push that we needed to keep going and keep trying to connect with brands and close deals and start working with or trying different approaches with AI. So now we're gonna come back to the master class, and well, now we want to talk about who this is for, who this is masterclass for, and it's for creators who want stronger visual content with AI, freelancers developing a more valuable creative skill. As a video editor, I have become really good at creating content with AI. There's so many brands and so many people that want you to have this kind of abilities, not just for content creation for images or videos, but for video editing. There are a bunch of stuff that you can learn with these tools too. For brand owners who want a better looking content without a big production budget, because as you know, you need a lot of people to have a really good campaign made in real life. You need the lighting, you need the model, you need to use the product, you need to have a camera and the cameraman, and then you have the post production, so you need the video editor, then you need the person who make the caption for the content and that kind of stuff. And with AI, you can do that just with a single platform. So that's a really good thing. And it's not that high of cost. So that's even better. People who try AI tools but can get professional results, because as you know, we are teaching you right now in the masterclass what we do and the way we do it to have really good results, or the results that you saw in our latest post on Instagram. And just everyone who wants direction, not just more tools, because as you know, there are a bunch of tools on the internet, but you don't need to know every single tool. You just need to know the system to how to get a really good result. So as we were telling you, there are 8 steps of how to get a really good campaign, how to get a really good video or image with AI. And in this masterclass, we're gonna go ahead with every single one of them.
First, is very important you to know we are going to make like a stop to make a resume of what we're talking until this moment. So AI is important to know, absolutely. AI is already in the here in the reality. You enter to your Instagram, you can find a lot of AI content. You can find memes, you can find everything, but IA is now here. So that is important you to know. If you are here and you until this point are connecting with everything we are show you and everything we are talking to you, that is amazing. That is great. Thank you for being here, for want to know what is going to happen with AI, because really the people that start knowing in this moment this type of ability are the ones that in 2, 5, 10 years are going to have that advantage from the people that in this moment think that AI is just chatting with ChatGPT. So as I told you, this is all doing with AI. The presentation too. I mean, AI is everything today for making business possible. From where? From a simple room. So in this case, for example, with the idea and the intention, the idea and the intention is first you have to be clear what you want to make with AI. In this case, we are talking about a product, a campaign for a product, but it is for everything that every business you want to make with AI. If it's UGC, um, UGC content, campaigns and no more, products, videos for YouTube using AI, whatever you want, everything start with the idea and the intention. For example, in this case, I use a product. I search for different products in this, as I told you at the beginning. We are practicing using products that already exist, brands that already exist, and we take that type of products and make a high quality campaign that at the moment that type of product didn't have. This is an idea from us to for example to that type of brand. That type of brand is a brand for men. How do you say that?
Care skincare for men.
Yes, it's like for men sprays, for men skincare, etc. And the mermaid, I research what is the mermaid. I research their communication. I research everything about them and said, okay, what should this feel like? Where will this exist in real life? and what kind of brand will use it, or what kind of person. So that's then of having that questions in my mind, I start thinking, okay, this is a product that for the title, the mermaid, is not a product that is going to be in a mall, is not going to be in a office. Is a product that is the universe of the product, is the ocean, is the merman in this case. So the merman, obviously you have to attach with something about the ocean. So that is the idea and the intention. What do you want to create really with AI? Why we are telling you this? Because, for example, if I go to ChatGPT or the image creator of your of whatever you want, and put the reference image of the product, and do make a great image about this spray for men care, AI could give you a result. Obviously, it's going to give you a result. But the problem here is that type of result, the result that connect with the brand, the result that make feel that that product seriously belong to that moment, is because you give the AI the perfect direction, and that begins with the idea and the intention behind it.
Okay. So next is the research. The research is really important because you have to know, as Andres was telling you, you have to understand what is the brand. So the brand in this example right here is Monat. Monat is a skincare and hair care products for women. It's an international enterprise. So what did we do was go to their social media, went to the web page, and start analyzing everything they do, um, the colors, the visual identity of the brand, and the kind of models they use, the kind of content they do. If they use, I don't know, hero shots, if they use UGC or lifestyle, or maybe just pictures or videos or that kind of stuff. So that's where we do with this kind of brand, or every single brand actually. So you just start analyzing what is the brand, what they do, how they communicate with their public, and that kind of stuff. And right from there, you just choose the product that you want to do the campaign for, and the market, which is who buys this product, what does the product, where does it leave the product, as Andres was telling you. So we're talking about hair care, whichever place than the bathrooms. So that's what we did. And we were just trying to use UGC content right here. So this image actually become a video of UGC that you can find on our Instagram. And we actually end up working with Monat, not with this campaign exactly, but with another campaign, which was a video of how do you say that?
What?
Like I don't know how to say it,
It
but
was the actually Monat, as Kata was saying, was our first client. Knowing this type of campaign, they love our. They ask for a creative campaign about like a pre-launch of one of their products. We are going to show you
exact video.
that exact video. It was this one.
See,
Sorry. It was this one. Look. This was a campaign that was completely paid. Was a campaign that Monat asked for we to put it in. So that was another day where we were very happy, because we know, okay, so brands will pay us for this type of video, will pay us for this type of ability. So this is very important, because not just now the challenge that we already talked you about, it was that now clients also pay for this type of ability. So this was another before and after for us, because is telling us the ability you are that you know
developing.
and you are developing is going to give you money. So if you have like if you are insecure of going on with this, if you think people is going to don't want AI in their business. Obviously, in the world there are all type of people. Are people that in this moment they hate AI, business that hate AI, but this is just time for getting bigger and bigger. So I really, really, really want you, if you are here, to start knowing, start experimenting, start asking for questions. If you have any question, please let us in the chat, or if you are looking for this video then upload it in YouTube, you can let it in the comments, and we obviously are going to answer everybody.
Okay, so yes, it was a creative campaign of a pre-launch of a product. So that's what we did for this brand specifically at the time. And we have been working with this brand like any other times. So we were really happy about it. So that's what we did. We just grab a product and understand the brand and the campaign, the kind of communication they have. And this opened the door with that client that now they just give us some ideas so that we can work with them now and then. Next step, which is the goal, the mood board and the visual language, which is really important because here is where you want to use the Pinterest, Tumblr, Cosmos, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever platform or social media that you use to have inspiration things. Now is when you need them because now it's where you will find first some pictures and that kind of stuff that are telling you which lighting I want, which composition I want, which texture I want, which colors I need, which is the distance camera that I need for this picture. We're gonna use the pictures that are with every single slide that we're talking about. So now we have a wear brand. It's called LV, and they actually use really love UGC and lifestyle content. So that's what we did for them. We actually have and grab a set of their account or their brand and use it in a real way that they cannot tell it was AR because it looks really real. And that's what we do. So we choose 5 or 6 images that tell the AI how we want to this campaign to be like and to look like at the end of the results.
Something I want to add in this moment is that AI is, when people recognize AI, is because the details. So in this moment, with this slide help me to give you like the best direction when you want the best results with AI that people doesn't going to know that is AI. This is about lighting. For example, if you ask, as already told you in the past, AI only to do a please give me a woman in the street taking a coffee, is not going to give you the best result. Everything has to be explicit. Every detail have to be in the prompt, in the way you talk with ChatGPT. That we are going to talk about prompting in a moment. For give you some advices in that type of things, because the prompt is everything. Obviously, the creative direction is the first step, as we are checking in the process. But for example, with this type of images, the lighting, the textures of the skin, of the
Clothes.
clothes, because as you see, the clothes of the pants are not the same
On the top.
of the top, are not the same of the, how do you say, the jacket. So every detail in AI is obligatory for having the best results.
Yes. Now, now we're talking about prompts. So you don't do the prompt. You don't type the prompt. You don't write anything about the prompt. You talk with with Cloud, with ChatGPT, with Gemini, with the platform that you use to create your prompts, and you tell that platform what you want. So here's something that we do. We don't type anything. We use the voice. So ChatGPT has the best one that you can use. Cloud is not that good. But what we do is talk about what we want with enough details so the AI can understand everything. So what we do is tell all the idea of what we want, the lighting, the subject, the style, the composition, the skin texture, the skin color, the gravity, everything that you want to have in that image, you have to be explicit and tell ChatGPT or Cloud what do you want and how do you want it to be, and then tell the same platform that they have to do the prompt so the AI can understand in the best way, in the best words, in the best keywords, or everything that they need to have for the best answer and the best response. So, the best image. That's what we do.
In this example, we put this example because something that people miss and is very important more for products that have letters that have text in the, for example, in this case that is a bottle, is you have to type also, not type you, because the advice that we were giving to you is we never write a prompt. The people that, for example, in you can find many people that said, and I give you the prompts sometimes, or for example for us, give us the prompts is not the solution, because prompts is just like is just a message. For example, when we talk to the AI, first of all we use the audio option of GPT, of ChatGPT in this case, that is our favorite, with Cloud also, but we talked with ChatGPT because he is going to be the one that give you the prompt behind all the creation you got in your mind, that is easy to spell it than write it. So for example, in this case is important because this is not the best of our images, and we put it because when it has text, it's difficult to the for the AI sometimes to replicate the text only for the image that you attach to the to the one that is going to make it the prompt. So for example, in this case, we put it the wrong image for talk about that specific point. If you got the product, please tell the chat GPT all the
Information.
information, and also you have to upload the image for the text be completely clear.
Something we've seen creating content with AI sometimes is that it's really good when you just attach not only the text, but if the product has the logo of the brand, you can also add the logo of the brand so that it's more accurate with the final image. Because sometimes when you upload the images and they're not in the best quality, it messes up a lot with logos and typography and all that kind of stuff. So that really helps. And now talking about good prompt and bad prompt, as you can see, we attach a campaign that we did for snack, which is a bar protein snacks. And as you can see here, we put a little bit of an example of a good prompt and a bad prompt. As you can see, bad prompt, protein bar with peanut butter, nice lighting, professional photo, high quality. That's what you get. So it's not going to be bad, but probably it's not going to be the best. And with good prompt, we talk about the brand, we name the brand, we name the ingredients that it has. We are clearly on how do we want this ingredients to be in the image, how they want to look, which is the background, the color, the kind of image that we were looking for. So high speed studio shot, product photography, cinematic editorial style, shadow depth of field, marker texture detail, because as you can see all the inside of the bar. And if you do not that into the prompt, you're probably not gonna get it. So that's what we do. We just add so many details in the prompt as you can so the AI understands what is what you want and the way that you really want to be in the image. So yeah, that's it.
So like for make a in a one sentence clear, this the prompting part is be very specific. Describe everything you want, not just a nice photo bar. No, describe everything. If you see in this image, we can see the texture of the peanuts, we can see texture, we can see the chocolate, the little details that are the ones that make feel the people that this is real, and this is not real, this is AI. But that type of language is the one that changed the game completely. Because, for example, tell me, if we do the traditional way to make this type of picture, it going to how, for example, we need a studio, we need a super camera that can make the slow motion shot. We need obviously a lighting setup that is going to cost a lot, and for us this cost the basically the knowledge and the subscription
Platform.
in the platform, because the references, the idea, the everything is from us, and no more. But in other moment of the world, in other maybe 3 years, I mean, this is completely new, because 3 years is, in 2023, for example, this can be do it at this point. This is because this is 2026, because as I told you at the beginning, the platforms and everything is getting better and better every second.
So another thing that I wanted to say about these images is that you can actually find these images in real content of brands, and they might be AI, they might not, because nowadays we saw content and we actually don't know what is AI and what is not, because as Andres was saying, AI is moving really, really fast, and you have to get in the wave, or I don't know, because it's moving really, really fast. And as you can see in all the pictures that we have shown you in the presentation, you can do whatever you want in whichever product you want, whatever brand, whatever animation style, or whatever you want. You can do it with AI, just following a really good system to have a really good image.
And this is an advice that I give you, because our journey is for making this. We never talk to the brand. We show the brand the results, obviously, because is the way to find clients. That if you want a video completely about how to get clients with this type of business, please put it in the comments for we to make a video specifically to that topic. But this, as you see it, we never talk to the brand. We never ask for information, for photos. We do just the research, as we talked you in the before point, and that is something that brands love too, because first of all, they obviously they are going to know that this is AI, because how the hell they are going to know that we pay for a studio and do all this if it's not with AI. But they love that I don't ask you for this. I In this moment of my journey in social media, I never have this type of results. This is completely fast, because seriously, for we both to make this, it's about an hour, 2 hours maybe. This is completely fast. Tell me before how is going to have these results before the AI moment. And brands obviously are going to be completely grateful with you if you try to give this type of results. Maybe they are not all going to be clients, but this is the way to make portfolio, to you to practice the AI knowledge, and start conversation with brands, or for example start knowing you, because there are many brands that tell you thank you, in this moment I got my marketing team, etc., but thank you so much, and I'm going to you are going to be in my radar, so future opportunities or business they know that they can
Need this
need
hire.
us. So that are some tips that I want to give you in this moment for you to know how to approach.
Okay. Following is image creation. So what people usually do with image creation, it's what we just told you, and it's creating a simple prompt of a single line with not doing the research, the mood board, analyzing what you want, what is the brand looking for, and that kind of stuff. So that's what you don't do. You have to do every single step that we're giving you right now. That's the way we do it, and that's the way we have results like this. This was a chocolate brand, And as you can see, it's really, really, really good. We have the texture of the skin on the mouth, on the lips,
The brown chocolate.
the chocolate and everything inside the chocolate. The lighting is real good. Everything is really, really good, and that's what we wanted in this picture and in this campaign was having a really good macro shot of the chocolate because sometimes trying to do this in a studio and the lighting just gonna melt the chocolate, so it's not gonna get this good. And for this kind of brands, that's really good because you just don't have to do all the products for the shots. You only need to have one medium of quality photo, and then you can have a completely campaign around that chocolate or that product that you want to have. So what we do when we're creating the images for the brands or the images for whatever idea we have is um, yeah, what we told you. And the things that we ask ourselves when we get the image is, does it feel real? Does match the original idea that we had in mind? And does it belong in the same visual world as the other pieces? And when we talk about the other pieces, is the same campaign we're doing and the kind of product that the brand is actually doing for their content and their social media. So that's really important that sometimes you don't have to make the prompt for the complete image again. You can do like edit the same image in the platform that you're using. For example, Photoshop, OpenArt, or Highfield have these specifically thing that you can just like erase a thing and change it for another. So here, if you want to change, I don't know, the shape of the teeth, you just like draw on the teeth and you tell to the platform like change the shape of the teeth, and you can do it without having to do all the image again. So that's what we do when we are working on the final touches of an image, or if we wanted to make it again, that's what we do.
This is that every campaign needs these five angles. This is like a more technical part of the campaign and the studio and the creative part of the campaigns and the product. Because as you see, everything is possible. Basically, everything is possible. You want a hero shot that looks like a photo studio picture with flowers, with all the how do you say the props in a photo, you got it. You want a macro detail of the texture of the ingredients, you got it. You want a lifestyle where a people can talk about your product, or basically a people, a woman, a man, a kid with your product in the hand, you got it. UGC style, you got it, because we can show you, what we have doing with UGC, or for example, when we use real people, and these are the type of results. This is, like I said, the lifestyle products, the normal people products that are not like campaigns like with a photo studio or something like that. This is, for example, a one that for a restaurant, for food. Look, tell me please, who are going to tell you no, this is AI? Is amazing, the AI result. This is completely serious, and there is no limits for the AI. Now you can do complete commercials now, because what are you seeing in this moment in the screen is a complete AI commercial. That nothing, you can use kits. That is something that, for example, we love. If you are in the filmmaking, in the campaign, in marketing, you know that recording with kids, photo with kids, it's like a problem. Not a problem, but it has a lot of stuff, permissions, father signatures. You obviously have to pay to the kids. That is completely out now with the AI. Real estate. I mean, if you really want to make money with AI, whatever whatever type of business you want, you can do it.
Cars, you can actually work for every brand or every niche or everything that you want, as you saw in the last images or videos that we show you. You can do whatever you want. You can use lifestyle thing, you can use UGC hero shots and that kind of stuff, or creative stuffs like this one and that kind of thing, like Monat. This was another work that we did with them, but this is more like a educational video. So yeah, but yeah, so this is really getting on right now, and you have to understand how this is working, how you can approach brands, how you can understand and talk to the platforms and the engines and everything to get real good results. And now we have influencers, AI influencers, and they're making real money real fast, and it's using the same system. They have to understand the model, the creating, the the public that they're gonna talk about, the communication and everything, the kind of thing that this model or this influencer wanted to do, and just put it into work with brands. You're just gonna replicate the model and change the product every time. So this is real stuff, and it's working every single day in the present. So well, we're talking about what kind of different images we're talking about. So the hero shot. The hero shot is this picture that everything is a product. So you just build a world around the product and make it look good, make it look luxury, make it look with a good background and with a good lighting. So that's it. UGC style, as we were telling you, this is something that actually is now moving real good on AI content right now. So every brand needs UGC. And sometimes UGC with real people is high cost, and you possibly will not gonna get the same results that you can have with UGC, because you can control everything the model is gonna say, everything the model is gonna look, and that's it. Lifestyle, the same thing. So here we have a protein thing in a cake and a swimwear brand, and it looks really good, super real, and that's it. It's just using the platforms in a way that you can have a really good results with the brands or with the imagination that you have for whatever you want.
Of course, if you start with this type of business, with this type of creation, for example, if you are never have taking a image, making an image or a video, don't hope like to be this type of result, because this type of result is because there's like a journey of proof, of trying and trying and trying until final you get this result. I mean, maybe if you want to have this result, then of look this masterclass, maybe you could do it because you already know how is the process too. But don't get this angry, don't get
Sad.
sad if you don't get the results, because AI is amazing, but AI obviously is not perfect. So AI in many occasions, in this moment I can't show you the times where AI doesn't give us the results. But for example, look at these examples, how we are going to compare that with the first I showed you at the beginning. For example, this one. Obviously, the difference is absolutely. At the moment, we thought that this was amazing, and maybe it is. Maybe a brand could stay by this type of AI, and this is where we begin. And now, pues, as you see, these are the actual results. So don't give up with the AI. Do it, repeat it. AI obviously is going to get wrong results, but at the moment, for example, because AI is evolving every time, so as uh, as we our knowledge is evolving, AI too. So for example, I can set completely that the AI results that AI give us like 3 months ago, 5 a year ago, doesn't have anything with the today results. So as you evolve, your knowledge evolve, your ability evolve, AI is going to evolve too.
And talking about evolution and that kind of stuff, don't get sad because AI have its own language. So that's the reason we don't type prompts and we ask the AI to write the prompts for us. And it is because sometimes we don't have the exact words or the exact details or the exact things to say in the prompt. And the AI is going to make it really good and easier for you. So use it. It's gonna be a change of mind, a change of world, change of time, and a change of results if you start doing like that. Because really, just the AI, who is the best teacher for the AI? The AI. So that's it. Use it as the way it is. And when we're talking about video and that kind of stuff, you can have a really good result with AI, but it's not gonna be the best. That's something that we know. And this is the human part. This is the important part when the human comes in, and it's that when you have a video and you want it to make it look good, you have to make so many things with the result that the AI gives you, because sometimes it is too long or is not good in every single specific moment, so you have to cut some parts or change or just work with it, because that's something we've learned. And it's probably with video, we're really, really good right now with the evolution of video, but we're not perfect. So, like 90% of the time, you have to work with the AI give you, and that's something really, really important. So, if you want a video of how we edit our videos, that is something that we do too. And yes, and with video, what we learn is you have to keep it simple. Don't try so many things. Don't try to the model cannot jump and talk and skateboard at the same time. It's not gonna work, or probably will, but not in the best way. So just keep it simple, natural movements. Don't gonna use like I don't know, drone camera, and then the man is gonna jump over the camera and then the skateboard is gonna do something crazy. That's not the way video with AI works. You have to keep it simple, like the video we're showing you in the screen right now. The things behind it's moving, the people is talking, the snake is moving, but you just don't ask for many, many things on video, because probably it's not going to give you the best result. And that is something that we've learned. I don't know if you have heard of Sedence, but Sedence is a video software engine that we use. And I want to show you the last video that we did with Sedence, which was crazy because you can now do this kind of videos in just one prompt. So many actions in just one prompt, but you can get a really good final result. This has no cuts, so it's good, but it's not crazy, so that's why it works. But for example, we did something for a beverage video. Nope, this one. Wait, um, this one I wanted to show you. And supposedly this was a one prompt, one video of like 15 seconds on Sedence 2, but it didn't work, so we have to edit it because, as I was telling you, AI is not going to give you the best result on video. You have to edit and you have to put magic on it.
The most important part in video, as Kat is saying, is keep it simple, because it could be amazing if you keep it simple but you give it life with the video editing. For example, if you want this cloud skill, if you use cloud and you want a really amazing skill for this type of video, this video was making with cloud. So if you want completely free this skill, please go to this video and comment that you want the skill. Is a completely free present we want to give you. But look, when we said keep simple the video, every time, as I said you, AI is evolving. So for example, in this case, the man is talking, he use his no verbal communication, the movement of the body, but are simple ideas. I mean, he is not talking, running, doing many actions at the time, because no, these are the type of videos students can give you. Look, giving just image and students today can give you a completely video. Obviously, is not perfect. You have to make AI editing changes for give the video live. For example, this is a campaign that is completely made with AI, but the thing that give it the magic is the video editing. So for video, as I told you, as we told you earlier, video can be amazing, but never forget the video editing, that is the human part that give the AI videos the life basically.
And well, as we were saying, the editing is really, really important. It's actually the I think I can say the 90% of the final video, because you have to cut, you have to control the pacing, you have to replace the original audio, because you have to do sound design, you have to connect the individual pieces, because sometimes AI confuses so many things on video doing. So you're gonna get so many videos wrong after you get it right, and that's normal. That's something actually happen to us really, really often nowadays. So yeah, this is something really, really important, because it gives every single thing of magic that you can have and grab from a video. It's from the editing, and that's the human part. And it's something that what we use, it's CapCut. It's a really good platform. It's not that um, high on cost, and his interface is really good and really easy to learn. So that's what we do. Everything here is made with AI and CapCut. And as you can see, if it did not have the editing part, it would probably not be as good as you see it or attach it, or yeah.
So I think that's it in this masterclass, because we want you to show the process from nothing, like don't have anything, and start building a brand, a agency, something that can be sell and give you money. But start first experimenting. Start first taking your first images, taking your first product. Start looking for people around you that has a physical product, that has a clothing brand, a skincare, a restaurant, everything in your that is near you. You can use it for a start experimenting and taking your first images and video. For platforms, because it's important you to know that if you pay attention to this masterclass, the way to have this type of results is not because a completely tool, because around our journey we have used a lot of tools, and all of tools give us this type of results that you have seen at the moment. So first of all, is not the tool, is your creativity, is the love you put to your work. All obviously all we are showing you at the screen is do it by us and doing with AI. So start doing it. I please use ChatGPT. ChatGPT, the free option, give you the possibility to take some images. So start experimenting with that. If you don't want to, or you don't have the money to start like paying something, open, I don't know, open 2 3 accounts of ChatGPT in different Gmail or mail accounts, and start like experimenting. There's a lot of free tools for making video. um, I'm going to let that type of information in the description of this masterclass, the free ones that can help you. But as I told you at the beginning, if you want really to start a business like this, you have to invest a little. The platforms, they are not so expensive, and if you get one client or start like getting paid for one little work, one product campaign, and something like that, the platforms are going to be paid by the work by itself, and you can start to have this type
Results.
of results. Start talking to people, as I told you, start talking to brands, to people near you, to practice. um, I mean, you can practice with brands that are not giving you work at all. For example, many of our work is just brand that we like it. For example, this one, and we just start being creating for them. We send this campaign, and someone said yes, others says no, but all is going to be here. All is portfolio. If I don't work with this brand, it doesn't matter, because some brand that looked at this said, "Hey, I want this service." So that is hard, obviously, because building a business always is going to be hard, but it's more hard to don't have nothing, to start with having zero material to show. Uh, AI can help you with every type of business. How many business have shown the car, please? How many business I have shown we have shown here? Is only the only thing you have to do is select one, or maybe try everything. There is no problem. Look at us, we have trying skincare, cars, real estate, everything, because obviously there are ways to practice. There are easy ones, harder ones. Sell it, obviously, for some ones are better, for someone are more difficult. And start making it a portfolio in social media, because that is like a really important part. Nobody is going to buy you anything. Nobody is going to believe in you if you don't show what you are
Capable.
capable for doing it. And that's it for this masterclass. If you have questions, please in the comments, or ask it in our Instagram DMs. We are completely open to work with you in a way to help you. And now, if you want to help us in a more one-on-one session, if you have like, I want to do it, but please help me, no in a basic way. I really want to have a time with you to talk about the business, the idea, the results I got, and I want to improve it. We obviously have two different offers for you.
So the first one, we call it Foundation, and it's 1 hour virtual live screen share. And we're gonna talk with the people who understand the potential of AI and creativity content, but don't know how to produce real content yet. So this is for the people that know the potential of AI but don't know how to use it. And we're going to teach you step by step how do we do it and how you can do it in real time, the tools we recommended for your specific goal. If you want to make, I don't know, if you want to work with cars, if you want to work with real texture of the skin for a skincare brand, or for sports brand, or for clothes brand, or product brand for beverage brands, and that kind of stuff, that's where we're going to give you the best details and the specific things that we have and we have learned in our journey for the best results in every single niche in every single product or brand that you want to do. And you're gonna get your first visual piece produced during the session. That's what we give you in this foundation piece, and our starter guide for AI content that you can also get on Instagram if you want. So there you're gonna get it. Also, the cloud skill, you can have it as well on Instagram. And the next one is the level up, which is 2 hours, it's virtual, and it's a flexible format because you can have 1 hour and then 1 hour or 2 hours straight. That's your choice. And it's for people that are already producing content with AI but don't know how to get to the level that they want in talking about texture or quality or I don't know, video editing. That's also that we can have in this kind of conversation of level up. and we're going to give you a honest diagnosis on your current process and errors. So we're going to talk about what do you do, how do you do it, and what do you want to get better at. The life correction using our own content as the base, a custom repeatable workflow for your niche and tools, which is what you just saw in the masterclass, but applied to your specific niche or a specific content or brand or whatever you want to do, specific to you, and an early access to the Melted Minds Lab School community that we're opening soon. So here are the two options that we can give you right now. And if you're interested in any single one of them, you can send the world system into a message of Instagram, and then we're gonna give you all the information.
Thank you so much for being here. For the ones that see all the live stream, as we already said, we have the two free presents for you. The cloud skill, in case you use cloud, that we obviously recommend to use cloud. Cloud is the best partner for this type of business. ChatGPT also is amazing, but cloud is much better. So we had the skill that is going to help you. What is the skill for?
This skill, I created the skill, so I'm really happy about it. And all the video that you saw that you can type campaign, I'm not sure, sorry, which is the word, um, a skill. And is a creative director, which is trained for give you the best results into prompting, into creating the idea. So you can just give it an idea, and all the skill is gonna go with you through the final video or the final campaign. So it's really easy to use. And if you type the word the skill, it's not gonna send you just the skill, but a guide that tells you how to use it and how to get the best out of it actually. And it's really really good. So many people have used it and tell us with good things about it. So yeah, if you're interested, here is the video and you just have to type the word and you'll get it.
And the other free present that we are giving to you is like the free guide to like step by step to how to start this business. It's like a resume, is like the guide that that
If you follow that guide, you're gonna get this kind of results. And it's really good, it's really easy to learn, it's really easy to understand, and it's pretty much what we just tell you in this masterclass. So if you use it in a real good, in a real way, you can get this kind of results.
Yes, that's it. So thank you for everything. Thank you for your time, for being here. We are in Instagram. Follow us for more content. In YouTube, this stream is our first like completely video. We have shorts, but the shorts are the same that we upload at Instagram. So we use Instagram, and soon we start with YouTube. This is our beginning with YouTube. This live. And thank you so much. Thank you for everything, for your time. Believe in this business. Believe in AI. Don't be blind with the AI. The AI is here for helping us to construct business. Is here for giving the leverage, the time to be in your house with your family. It can help you to create a complete business without has to invest a lot of money. AI is amazing and is going to be part, and in this moment is part of the world and the future. Don't escape from the AI. Don't be angry with the AI. Don't be hated of the AI, because AI is already here. It's not going to get over because it's going to replace people. Don't be like that. Don't be the type of people. Start just using it, learning, and creating, obviously. And that's it. Thank you for everything. Bye, and see you in another opportunity.